Time has a gentle way of rewarding those who refuse to give up. Months turned into years, and Simi's little tailoring shop slowly became one of the most trusted in the neighborhood.
Good morning, how are you today?
Customers came not only because her hands were skilled, but because her heart was kind. Every neatly stitched dress represented another step away from the pain she once carried. Yet beneath every smile, one memory remained untouched. Somewhere in this world, there was a little boy she had never stopped praying for. She did not know where he was. She only prayed that he was safe. Directly opposite Simi's shop stood a small neighborhood provision store. It belonged to a quiet widower named Emeka. He had built the business with hard work after losing his wife several years earlier. Every day, he opened his shop before sunrise, served his customers with kindness, and returned home to care for his two young children.
Here are your groceries. Let me help you. Let me help you.
Although Simi and Emeka saw each other almost every day, they had never exchanged more than a polite smile. Neither of them knew that God was quietly preparing their paths to cross. One busy afternoon, Emeka's phone rang. It was his younger sister.
Brother, please get my dress from Simi.
I will do that on my way home.
She had completely forgotten about the dress Simi had finished for her. Unable to leave work, she pleaded with her brother to help collect it. It sounded like an ordinary favor, a simple errand between siblings, but neither of them knew that one phone call was about to change two lives forever.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm here for my sister's dress.
One moment.
The next day, Emeka returned, this time not because anyone had asked him to. He brought two shirts that needed minor adjustments. Simi welcomed him with the same warm smile. Their conversation lasted for a few minutes, yet it felt surprisingly comfortable.
How is business?
It's getting better.
That's good.
Neither of them was trying to impress the other. They were simply two people carrying hidden scars, beginning to enjoy each other's quiet company. Days became weeks. Emeka began stopping by Simi's shop more often. At first, there was always a reason. A shirt needed fixing, a trouser needed adjusting, but gradually the visits became less about clothes. They talked about ordinary things, businesses, the neighborhood, their daily struggles. And somehow, without either of them planning it, friendship began to grow. One evening, Emeka noticed something he had never paid attention to before. Simi was still walking long after the other shops had closed. The street was becoming quiet. One by one, the light outside went off, yet Simi remained inside, sewing. When Emeka finally closed his own shop, he saw her preparing a small corner of the tailoring shop for the night. That was when he realized Simi wasn't just working there, she was living there too. Emeka could not stop thinking about what he had just seen. He had always known Simi worked hard, but he had never understood how much she had sacrificed to build her business. The next day, he asked her gently about her life. Simi hesitated. She had spent years keeping her past locked away, but something about Emeka made her feel safe. So for the first time, she began to tell someone the truth.
You don't have to tell me.
I want to.
I'm listening.
It started a long time ago. I didn't think I would survive. I left my baby at a gate.
What happened after that?
I ran. I didn't know what else to do.
Simi finally told him everything. She told him she was an orphan. She told him about the man who promised to stay, then disappeared when she became pregnant. She told him about giving birth alone and the terrible decision she made afterwards. She had left her baby at a gate, believing she had no other way. Then she ran, she relocated, but leaving the child behind never meant leaving the memory behind. She carried Daniel in her heart every single day. When she finished speaking, she couldn't look at Emeka. She expected him to see her differently. Instead, he simply sat quietly beside her.
Your past doesn't define you.
You don't hate me?
I can't hate you. We all have a past.
For years, Simi had believed that telling the truth would make people hate her, but Emeka did not look at her with disgust. He looked at her and saw a wounded woman who had made a terrible choice while believing she had nowhere else to turn. Simi thought that telling Emeka the truth would change everything. Instead, it brought them closer. He began to see the woman behind the sadness, the woman who had survived without parents, the woman who had worked for every meal, slept on a restaurant floor, saved little by little, and built a tailoring business from nothing. And Simi began to see something in Emeka too. He was not trying to rescue her. He simply respected her. He understood pain. He had known loss himself. And slowly, friendship became something neither of them could easily name. As the months passed, Simi became part of Emeka's world.
You work too hard.
I have to.
You don't always have to do everything alone.
I'm learning that.
She grew close to his two children, and they slowly grew comfortable around her. Emeka never rushed her. He knew Simi had already survived too much. He simply allowed trust to grow naturally. Then one evening, he finally told her how he felt.
Simi, I want to marry you.
Are you sure?
I am.
Even knowing my past?
Yes, my mind is made up.
He wanted to build a home with her, a home where her past would not be used against her. Simi was afraid, but for the first time, she was no longer afraid of being loved. Few months after, Simi and Emeka got married. Marriage gave Simi a home she had never known before. Emeka's two children slowly became her own. The house was no longer quiet. There were school mornings, shared meals, laughter, and the simple noise of a family growing together. But even in her happiest moments, Simi never forgot Daniel. She wondered how big he would be by now, whether he was healthy, whether someone had loved him. Sometimes, after everyone had gone to bed, she would sit quietly and pray for the child she had left behind.
Wherever you are, my son, may God keep you safe.
She had found a new life, but a part of her heart was still searching for the old one. Sometimes she visited the old neighborhood just to find out if she could trace her son, but she was not lucky to get any information about him. Years passed quickly. Simi and Emeka's home grew fuller with laughter. Then came another blessing. Simi gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. For the first time, she held a newborn in her arms again. But instead of joy alone, memories came rushing back. She remembered another tiny body, another little face, another child she had once held before leaving him behind. She loved the son in her arms deeply, but she could never forget the son she had lost, the one she left at the gates. And when she looked into her baby's eyes, she silently promised herself this child would never know the kind of abandonment she had once known. A few years later, another child joined the family, a little girl. Simi now had the home she once believed she could never have, a loving husband, 4 children, a thriving business, and a peaceful home. But happiness did not erase memory. Daniel remained the unanswered questions in her heart. She didn't know where he was, and she had no idea that the little boy she still prayed for was growing up under the loving care of the woman who had found him at the gate. While Simi was building a new family, the man who had once walked away was living a very different life. Kunle had married, He had a comfortable home, a good job, and a wife he loved. But there was one thing their home had never known: the laughter of children. Years passed. Hospital visits became part of their lives. Treatment came and went. Prayers were offered. But still, no child came. And somewhere in the silence, Kunle began remembering the young woman he had abandoned years earlier. He began wondering, what if Simi had given birth? Kunle refused to give up. He returned to the old neighborhood again and again, asking questions, searching for anyone who might remember Simi. Most people had forgotten. Some had moved away. Others knew only that she had left years ago. Then, just when Kunle was ready to accept that he might never find her, someone remembered something. A former neighbor gave him a small piece of information. It wasn't much, but it was enough to give him a direction. For the first time in years, Kunle felt that he might finally find the woman he had abandoned. The information led Kunle to another town. He drove for hours, carrying questions he had avoided for most of his adult life. When he finally arrived, he began asking questions around, and then he heard a name he never expected to hear again: Simi. His heart stopped. After all those years, she was here. A woman stepped outside. Kunle looked at her. She looked at him. For several seconds, neither moved. Then recognition settled across their faces. The past they had both tried to bury had finally found them.
Simi.
Kunle,